Welcome to the ClassVR training session. This video will explain how the ClassVR headset works and will involve an in-depth exploration of the online management portal. ClassVR is a fully integrated virtual reality headset which is capable of providing a fully immersive and highly enriching set of virtual and augmented reality experiences. ClassVR content is sourced and approved by fully qualified teachers who provide accompanying virtual reality lesson plans, as well as exciting, structured augmented reality worksheets for students of all ages. The headset is an Android-based device with the ClassVR software installed to provide a unique, student-friendly interface which can be controlled and managed via an online platform or by the student themselves using gesture control with the front-facing camera. ClassVR headsets charge via the micro USB port located on the underside of the device. It takes around 3 to 4 hours to fully charge the device. Depending on what you use the device for, a ClassVR headset battery should last for around 1 school day. The device fits over the user's head with the adjustable straps and has a layer of padding for comfort. On the underside of the device, there are 2 built-in speakers, as well as a headphone or earphone port, which can add to the immersive feel when enjoying a 360-degree video. The ClassVR headset has 16 GB of internal storage, which is used to preemptively download and store experiences which are sent to the device over a Wi-Fi connection. The headset has a range of control buttons on the left-hand side for selection and interactivity. The Select button, the Back or Return button, 2 volume control buttons, and the Power button. To switch the device on, press and hold on the Power button for 4 seconds. To switch the device off, you can either press and hold the Power button and power the device off using the menu on the headset screen, or you can send the shutdown command from the online portal over Wi-Fi, which we will discuss later in this video. On the right-hand side of the device, there is a capacitive touch pad, which can be used for navigating through videos. Simply swipe left and right to rewind or fast forward the playing video. Equally, you can zoom in and out of 3D models by swiping up and down to make the model appear larger or smaller in the display. You may also want to use the AR cube with a 3D model. By placing the AR cube in front of the front-facing camera, you will be able to freely move and manipulate the 3D model, which can be very useful when viewing detailed and complex objects. The front-facing camera also allows users to view augmented reality experiences on our AR worksheets using the ARC app. These worksheets cover a range of subjects and age ranges and bring learning to life with animation and sound, as well as having suggested learning activities included. These can be found in the ClassVR library on the online portal. To manage and control your ClassVR headsets, you will simply need to log in to the ClassVR online portal at portal.classvr.com. Once your devices are connected to the same Wi-Fi network, you will then be able to send new playlists and different VR and AR experiences to the headsets, as well as watching live in real time what's happening on each device. The ClassVR portal is divided into 2 main sections, the Plan section and the Deliver section. Within the Plan section, teachers are able to choose from over 1,000 resources in our ClassVR library to construct and create their own bespoke playlists which meet the needs of their desired learning outcomes for their context. There are two main ways of browsing through this content, either via subject themes, in which you are able to drag and drop pre-made playlists into the playlist pane, mixing and matching various tracks and playlists. For example, I could take content from animals in biology and rainforests in physical geography, removing any tracks I no longer wish to include by dragging the tracks out of the playlist back into the main pane. Alternatively, you are able to search through ClassVR's published content by using key search terms in the Search Subscription section. Here, you can locate specific content and add this into your playlist. Returning to the ClassVR library now. If you scroll down to the bottom of this page, you will find our VR lesson plans and AR worksheets located here, organised by subject. Simply click into the one that you want and open the relevant file as a PDF. For international customers, there is also a range of translated lesson planning and augmented reality worksheets. Simply click on the expando to reveal this content. Or you can change your preferred language in the settings area of the online portal to view the lesson planning and worksheets in your preferred language by default. The ClassVR portal provides a platform for individual users to be content creators and share their own content. Under Personal, individual users can add their own content into the My Cloud section, such as 360-degree images, 360-degree videos, or 3D models. If users want to share the content with all members of their organisation, then they can do this by adding the content into the Shared Cloud. This can be particularly helpful for schools and organisations who want to encourage content collaboration and the sharing of best practice with ClassVR. These files should be in JPEG format for images, MP4 format for videos, and GLB or STL format for 3D models. ClassVR users can go one step further, and if they wish to publish their content for all other ClassVR users to enjoy, they can do so by adding it to the community library. Our team of educational specialists, who are all qualified teachers, moderate and approve all community content before it appears to ensure that it's all appropriate and relevant content. Within the community, you are able to search for content by key term. This content has been added by other users, so it's important to use broad search terms to ensure that you get the best set of results. If you want to add your own content to the community, you simply need to: Number 1. Create a new playlist. Drag and drop the tracks that you want in your playlist into the playlist pane. Save this playlist into the My Playlists section. 2. Edit the description of the playlist by right-clicking, and then use as many descriptive hashtags as possible to allow other users to locate your playlist when it appears in the community. Once you've filled in all of the relevant hashtags, right-click and publish the playlist to the community. Our team of educational specialists will then review your playlist before it appears for all other users in the ClassVR community library. Moving over to the Deliver tab now. In here, teachers are able to preview the content they have selected and remove any tracks they no longer wish to use before sending it out to students' headsets over a Wi-Fi connection. There are two ways of sending content to the ClassVR headsets. First, a background download, which will send the playlist to the devices but will not change the home screen of the device. This is sometimes used by teachers who want all of their content ready for use later in the school day, but do not want to wait for the content to send over Wi-Fi during the lesson itself. The second way of sending content is a direct download using the paper aeroplane. This sends the playlist to the devices and will change the home screen to reflect the new playlist. Remember, the headset can only display one playlist at a time, so when you wish to change the headset's home screen to reflect the playlist you want to use, you will need to use the aeroplane command button on the online portal. You'll notice the progress tracking bar on the device, which indicates the playlist is now sending to the device. You can also load new playlists onto a headset by opening the QR scanner on the device itself and using one of the pre-published playlists' QR keys on the online portal, such as this one here. Once sent, teachers are able to guide students through individual tracks using the play and forwards and backwards buttons. Equally, teachers can give students free rein to navigate the playlist at their own pace by pausing or queuing the playlist. Or, teachers can completely suspend everything on the ClassVR headset using the waiting room feature. This will stop everything on the headset and send the students to a really boring grey room, enabling teachers to get students to remove the headsets, redirect the learning, ask key questions, and take a short, controlled break from the VR experience. In most educational settings, being able to structure and guide the learning is crucial. Hence, the ClassVR portal allows teachers to focus students' attention by creating a dynamic point of interest on an image or video. This can be really helpful in focusing learning. Simply click on the image or video, and this will create a series of dotted lines in the headset which draws the student's focus to this particular point of interest. As well as this, teachers can monitor live in real time what each student is doing on their headset using the Class View feature. There are a range of other control features, such as being able to group the headsets so that teachers can send different experiences and playlists to different headsets. Simply click on the group feature, create your group, and then enroll your headsets either by right-clicking and adding them in manually or scanning the relevant QR key on each device you wish to enroll into that particular group. You can also remotely shut the devices down by using a one-click command over Wi-Fi. Reboot the devices and mute and unmute the devices. Using the home button, you can also send all of the devices back to the home screen. However, remember, there is no default home screen on a ClassVR headset. It is simply the most recently sent playlist to the device. ClassVR also works in partnership with CoSpaces and has integration with this platform through a CoSpaces specific library at the bottom of the Libraries pane. CoSpaces is a separate platform and company, but enables users to create and code their own 3D and 360-degree worlds and then interact and experience them in virtual reality on the ClassVR headset. Finally, there are a few setting options located at the top right by clicking on the user icon. Users are also able to change the name which appears in the waiting room here. They can change their password, change their language, and log out. You can also add in the relevant Wi-Fi details for your particular school or organisation and enrol your device here too. Should you require any technical support, then visit support.classvr.com or email us at support@classvr.com. To find out more information about ClassVR, head over to classvr.com or follow us on social media.